My company is Black Series Edition LLC. And yep, you see it and you see it. We are in the process of getting several exclusive contracts for our technology. Now, something I want to address real quick before I get on this. I got some reports back from some people that have been scouring YouTube looking for people who have been trying to mimic us at the end of the day, trying to be us at the end of the day, trying to duplicate my company and impersonate my company. Just to let you know, we know who you are. And I told you this summer, not only am I going to be conducting business with the new contracts, but I will also too be taking some people in and out of court for basically violating our companies. I think once we get done with the three, once we show you exactly the consequences that they're going to go through, the rest of you who have been tampering with our channel, trying to pose as being us, you know what's coming. So I just want to put that out there real quick. But we already contacted one fellow. I contacted one fellow today. Let him know that we'll be seeing you soon. And just because if you think you're on YouTube and you're hidden, you're not actually hidden. It's easy to get to. It's easy to find your information, exactly where your IP address, all that good stuff, and track your whereabouts. It's not hard to get you. Now, as I said before, we got some new changes coming for the company, big changes. I told you it was coming. And that's the reason why I sat in that area filling out all those documents, getting the licenses, getting everything done for the company. Because we got some plans set up for the company. Sorry, I'm a little hungry. This summer is going to be a really interesting summer. Not only will we be displaying our technology on every level you can possibly think of, but we will also be going in and out of court for you, like I said, for individuals that have been trying to slander my company's name. I contacted somebody today who has an exact duplicate nearly to my company's address, my web address. Just to let you know, ma'am, don't worry, I'm going to be in touch with you real soon. I told you it's going to be an interesting summer. We're going to be bringing people to court left and right. You're going to watch Mr. Bird sue a lot of people. I didn't realize it was that many people touching our information at the end of the day. And when I get done with this, I'm going to file a lawsuit against YouTube's platform. Now, YouTube's got an option. You can remove it, and it'll make a difference at the end of the day. They're getting sued. But for you individuals who felt the need to touch our information without our permission, we will be coming for you, just so you know. You will see my face, sure enough. This whole summer is going to be about two things: contracts for the company and lawsuits. That's what it's going to be about. We're going to start cleaning house. And the first people we're going to come down on first will be Jamie. He'll be the first one to get hit. It'll be Solid Wake 5. He'll be the second. And Partey, you'll be next. Now, I told you what we're planning to do already. Actually, matter of fact, I can get a little bit more out of that conspiracy charge if we can gather more people up. Now, as I said before, Jamie basically is the one that's going to get hit the hardest because he's the one who initiated all this nonsense of carrying on and basically saying our company's fake and we're scams and this, that, and the other. He's the one initiated. So anything that pops up, anything we submitted from anybody, he gets hit with it. Just so you know that, and just so he knows that. Now, what contracts do we get? Oh, my goodness. I got a contract coming in for Dubai, which I've had some contacts in there for quite some time because of COVID. Things got shut down a little bit, got a little quiet. We got an exclusive contract coming up for the UK, and I got a church contract, which I couldn't wait to get my hands on one so bad and blessed to God. As a matter of fact, I'll be drawing up the paperwork today and sending the draft work down. Now, just to give you a heads up what's coming, you do know that once we get the storefronts, what the storefronts are developed and designed for, they're not designed for customers. The storefronts are engineered for companies. Why do you think I was filling out all that paperwork and safety material data codes and all that stuff? Because I'm swinging my company in a direction for companies. Right? We always do something. I try to be upfront as much as possible, but that's where we're going. The storefronts that are being rented out to showrooms are for basically for high clientele to be able to walk into the establishment and basically test the product out to see if they like it or not. And then from there, they can sign contracts. That's what it's for. I'm going in a direction as a corporation. I made comments multiple times about basically about applying for corporation licenses. That's what we're going in. Now, keep in mind, gentlemen, so you can understand this. The reason why your product can never reach a corporate status is because before your product can ever get a contract, your first thing you're going to have to do is it's going to have to be tested. It's going to show that it's tested. You got to be past that house paint first. You can't get past that. That's going to be a problem. Some of y'all been stealing images from Google. You know who you are. So your products don't work. We know it already from the door. But they have to test it. That's how it works. No company on the face of the planet will ever sign you to a contract unless they can come and sample the merchandise first. They can test it themselves. And if they like what they see, then you get a contract. That's what happens. So you're going to see less and less of Mr. Bird on YouTube, and we're going to be more and more offline because that's the direction that we're pushing toward. And in between that time, I'm going to be going back and forth to court, or maybe I can hope I can get somebody else to represent me to go back and forth to court. I'm going to be quite busy on rounding up these individuals on YouTube that have been slandering our company's name. The fellow I just addressed today, I will be seeing you soon, just so you know. Doesn't make a difference if you pull your channel down. I actually copied and screenshot your entire channel. And also, too, we had an attorney go in and go through your site. There's going to be a lot of people in the unemployment line because you're going to need money at the end of the day to pay me. So that's the wrap right there. When is all this going to start? 2 months from today. Will customers be able to buy the technology? I don't know yet. Will the websites exist? Chances are you won't get access to them. Chances are the websites will be locked. They'll be designed strictly for companies only. Remember I sat there and told you that basically at the end of the day that you're blessed to have the technology that we give you at the end of the day. Because I showed you today what you're going to be dealing with. You're going to be dealing with these house paint products at the end of the day. People who claim to have black screens are not properly tested. Oh, I seen the fellow who claimed to have our products and make our product. That environment was so dark it wasn't even funny. Keep in mind, in order to get the record of my technology, you have to beat all my tests. You know why we get contracts at the end of the day? Because when we tell them to go to the website, they go to our test demonstrations and they go to our demos. They look on the internet and see if they can find anybody else before they sign that contract. I know companies in the day. They'll go with somebody cheaper at the end of the day than us. And they'll go to the internet and they'll try to find anybody who matches our demonstrations. Doing a demonstration in a dark environment with a little bit of window light. I saw your demonstration wherever you are. I'll be in contact with you. I'll personally make sure I make friends with you quick. But just so you know that your demonstrations don't match us. We go too far back. We've been here too long. I've had technology 8 years ago before you ever existed on YouTube. So they know that from the door. So they'll go with us because our products are tested. So you guys can make all the black paint you want. We really don't care at the end of the day. At the end of the day, they go with me because my product is tested hands down. And if you do have a black paint, I'll go out and buy it. And I'll test against our product and then watch it fail. Anybody can take a black surface and make it look good in the dark. The problem is that can you receive and understand white light next to white light? And you got to do that at 1,000 lumens. You got to do that ultra short throws. You got to do it against certified screens. You got to do that on all kinds of sorts of projectors and all different forms of environments. I literally have so many test demonstrations. Bottom line is my technology can't be touched. So with that being said, in 2 months from now, we'll start working on our contracts. I have to work on several different safety material data codes for overseas. I have to go back in and apply for 2 provisional patents for overseas protection. And we're going to be in the process of switching the company for corporations and companies only. Good luck. Because now the only screen paint products you're going to need to deal with is you're going to have to be to deal with that those cheap watered down products at the end of the day that can't be backed up, or you're just going to dig deeper for those high-end certified projection screens. Well, that's space about it. I got to get on here. I got to go look through a ton of paperwork. I got to see exactly what kind of provisional patents we have to file for overseas. And I have to basically draw up a draft of a contract to get ready for our new beginning. Now, we may make some screen paints available, but these will be the rarest. They're the only ones you can get. One will be, we make 10 of those every month, and the other one we make once a month. That's it. That'll be the one I'll be displaying on the new P2 I'll be picking up for my setup. All right, well, that being said, I gotta go. Thank you all, and God bless.